one of the things that I found to be a challenge in America when I first got here is everybody was wanting to be in a relationship, and I thought that was interesting because that's not what I'm used to. Back home, until the time that I came here, I had a very close friend group. Even until now, we're still close. A very close friend group, and we all hung out a lot. And this is like guys and girls. We're all like between the ages of, at the time, between the ages of 18 and like 21, 20, 21. Was anyone 21 at the time? No. So 18 and 20 maybe, with the exception of one of us that was a little older than the rest of us. Um,
Was that you?
Not me. No, I was like, I was at the time I left. Well, this was from my high school. So at the time I left Nigeria. I was 29. I was 20, right? The time that I got here in America. Um, so around the time somewhere 18, 19, 20, 21 ish. Yeah. So and all of us guys, girls, we hung out a lot. Like we were just very this cohesive friend group, like very good friends, and none of us were dating or in a relationship. We just enjoyed each other's company. We had very good conversations. We all like were interested in each other's growth and stuff like that. But then I came to America and I realized it's very difficult to see adults who are friends and then there is no romantic side to it, or there's no, I don't know how to explain it. Like it's like everybody's either in a relationship, or if you can't just be like good friends with people and it's not, there is no like twist to it and stuff like that. It's just very complex. And I knew it was like in college and stuff. I mean, I understand it's not an issue, but I was a tutor at Woodward, and I was
Mm-hmm.
teaching these elementary kids, and these kids 9 years old, they had girlfriends,
Well,
and I was like, huh? This one guy one time was like, "Hey, let me tell you what happened. I actually went out with my girlfriend yesterday and I kissed her." I was like, "Whoa, okay, now how you were 9 years old?" I was like, "Did you tell that to your mom?" And so you see right from the early age, most of these kids here in America are already relationship driven. So I think it does not give a lot of room for people to have good friendships. So most of the guys, any girl, any 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 girl that a guy is approaching is already thinking, okay, maybe this guy likes me, and
yeah.
stuff like that, which makes things a little weird sometimes and challenging, because then you can't even really like be good friends with people and stuff without them thinking that, which I understand because that's usually the case here too. Um, but my experience is that there should be a lot of growth that happens to and within you, um, as you grow and develop as an adult. You know, I can't put any age to it
No.
because like people are different
Yeah,
in their
no, I'm
own
sorry.
growth and
JK.
development. Yeah, but I'll say like your teenage years, your early 20s, within those times, sometimes you don't even truly know who you are. You
Yeah,
are still trying to
for
understand
sure.
what life is about, what your assignment is, the things that you want to achieve, the things you want to spend your time doing, and stuff like that. And then having someone else in the picture is crazy because
Yeah.
you can't even take care of yourself and you're trying to like be with somebody else.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying we have to have it all figured out before we can date or be with someone, but I'm
Yeah.
saying like you should at least get to a certain level of maturity, at least know what you want to do, know where you're headed, understand yourself. Some people I know have, since they were 16, 15, they've been in relationships until, like, even if they break up with someone today,
Yeah.
like, they can't be alone. If they break up with someone today, in 2 weeks, they're in another relationship. It's like being is abnormal to them to just be single. But I think your single years, there's a lot of work to be
It
done. There's a
is, man.
lot of
It
like
is.
self discovery, and that would create a better and more efficient marriage or relationship for you when you eventually have the time, because you're able to, you've already mastered yours. Like you're not emotionally 100% emotionally dependent on somebody else. Like you're not your happiness is not entirely dependent on somebody else because that could be a problem.
Yeah.
That could be
Yeah.
burdensome
Yeah.
for the next person. So you've understood yourself, you've understood how you function, and you've understood how you best manage yourself. That's easier for you and for your partner. And if your partner is also at that place, you guys can have a healthy relationship. So I think for me, I was still going through that phase, especially in college. That phase of okay, trying to even understand. I mean, it was a new country and a new system, and even the way girls think in America is different from the way girls in Nigeria think. So I was still trying to understand all this stuff. I mean, does it mean I never thought about it? I thought about it a lot, actually,
Mm.
but I guess it also never happened. There was a time that my junior year, I was like, maybe it's time. Maybe I need to try this out. And then it was also a thing of, well, I'm not really seeing what is looking like could be compatible based on what was I believed should be good indicators of a good relationship that I could be in. I wasn't really seeing most of it forthcoming. So, but I was not desperate to be in one. So yeah,
I think that's good.
you think so? I don't know, man.
I don't know, bro, but I do agree with most. I don't know. I just think that at least in that context,
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's more like you have it not because you need it, but just
Mhm.
because you've always had it or other people have it.
Mhm.
So I realized,